Now inshallah we come to our lesson from the book. This is Ad-Darsul Hadiya Ashar, the 11th lesson. This is a passage about my house, Baiti. This has a lot of sentences. It's a very good practice for recognizing Mubtada Khabar. So inshallah let's delve into it. Hada Baiti. This is my house. Baiti amam al-masjidi. My house is in front of the masjid. Baiti jamilun. My house is beautiful. Fihi hadiqatun saghiratun. There is a small garden in it. Hadihi ghurfati. This is my room. Fiha nafidatun kabiratun wa mirwahatun jamilatun. There is a big window in it and a beautiful fan. Hada sariri wa hada kursiyi wa hada maktabi. This is my bed and this is my chair and this is my desk. Sa'ati wa qalami wa kitabi ala al-maktabi. My watch and my pen and my book are on the desk. Wa haqibati tahta al-maktabi. And my bag is under the desk. Nafidhatu ghurfati maftuhatun. The window of my room is open. Hadihi ghurfatu akhi. This is my brother's room. Wa tilka ghurfatu ukhti. And that is my sister's room. Ghurfatu akhi kabiratun wa ghurfatu ukhti saghiratun. My brother's room is big and my sister's room is small. Ghurfatu akhi amama ghurfati. My brother's room is in front of my room. Wa ghurfatu ukhti amama al-matbakhi. And my sister's room is in front of the kitchen. Li akhun wahidun. Ismuhu Usama. I have a brother. I have one brother. His name is Usama. Wali ukhtun wahidatun. Ismuha Su'ad. And I have one sister. Her name is Su'ad. Abi wa ummi fi tilka al-ghurfati al-kabirati. My father and my mother are in that big room. Ana uhibbu abi wa ummi. I love my father and my mother. Wa uhibbu akhi wa ukhti. And I love my brother and my sister. So, as we know, in Arabic there are two kinds of sentences. There is a nominal sentence and a verbal sentence. The terms in Arabic for them are nominal sentence, jumla ismiya. Nominal is noun-based sentence. The term for noun in Arabic is ism. So, jumla ismiya. And then there is a verbal sentence. The term for verb is fi'l. So, jumla fi'liya. Jumla ismiya, jumla fi'liya. They are mawsuf sifa, so they are matching jumla ismiya, jumla fi'liya. When I'm given a sentence, what I will do is I will look at the first word of that sentence. If the first word of the sentence is a noun, the sentence is a nominal sentence, a jumla ismiya. If the first word of my sentence is a verb, the sentence is a verbal sentence, a jumla fi'liya. We are not doing jumla fi'liya for now. We are only going to focus on jumla ismiya. When it is a jumla ismiya, I have to look for two things, a mubtada and a khabar. The practice today, inshallah, will be to see that a mubtada and a khabar, they don't just have to be one word. They could be constructions. They could be whole sentences. Yes, so we have to figure out what is the mubtada and what is the khabar. And inshallah, it should not be too hard. So let's first look at the general guidelines. Generally, remember there will be exceptions, but generally, mubtada is the first noun in the sentence. It is ma'arifa, definite, and it is in rough status. So when you look at the sentence, the first noun, it should be ma'arifa, it should be in rough status, that is your mubtada. Then the khabar will come later. It will be a noun that comes later. It can be now khabar can come in three ways. It can be a khabar mufrad. If it is a khabar mufrad, it will be a noun that comes later than the mubtada. Generally, it is nakira, generally, and it is in rough status, always. The khabar could also be a shibhu jumla. What is that? It can be two things. It could be a construction jar majroor, which is a harf of jar with its ism majroor, or it could be a zarf. Lastly, a khabar could be a whole sentence. And as we had just said in the beginning, a sentence is sometimes nominal, sometimes verbal. So my khabar could be a whole sentence. So let's see this first sentence, Hada baiti. Hada is the first noun. It is a ma'rifa noun. All asma'ul ishara are ma'rifa. And what about its status? It's a mabni noun, so it's not showing me its status, but I'm assuming it is in rough status. So Hada is my mubtada. What is my khabar? The word bait is my khabar. It is attached to the pronoun ya, mudaf ilay. Now, so it is coming later. It is a later noun, but I cannot see its rough status because ya mutakallim forces the word it is attached to take a kasra for phonetic reasons. But since I already know all of that, I know that here the word bait is in rough status. It is my khabar mufrad, and the word ya is the mudaf ilay. So this is my house, and generally whenever I find mubtada, I bracket it off, and right after it I put the word is, and then I bring my khabar. Let's look at the next one. Baiti amam al masjidi. Again, the first noun is the word bait. It is a definite noun because its mudaf ilay is definite, so mudaf is definite. The status I cannot see because ya mutakallim has forced the word bait to take a kasra at the end for phonetic reasons, but I'm assuming it is in rough status. So the word bait is the mubtada, ya mutakallim is its mudaf ilay. These attached pronouns, they have very few options. They attach to ism. Whenever they attach to ism, they're always mudaf ilay. They can attach to harf of jar. They can attach to harf of nasb. And lastly, they can attach to a fi'l. Here it's attaching to an ism, so it's a mudaf ilay. So the word bait is mubtada, ya it's mudaf ilay. Any construction, we try and keep it together. We don't break it. We keep it in the same place. So this whole goes in the subject train. Even though I'm not going to call the whole thing mubtada, but it's going there. And after this, I will put the word is. My house is. Then I'm looking for my khabar. The next word is amama. I know amama is a zarf, in front of. So this kind of khabar is zarf shibu jumla. What about al masjid? After zarf comes mudaf ilay. What is the status of mudaf ilay? Always jar. So al masjidi. Bait mubtada, ya mudaf ilay, amama zarf khabar shibu jumla khabar, al masjidi mudaf ilay. My house is in front of the masjid. Baiti jamilun. Bait mubtada, ya mudaf ilay, jamilun is khabar mufrad. Jamilun is khabar mufrad. I can see it is a later noun, it is nakira, and it is in rough status. Next sentence, fihi hadiqatun saghiratun. Fihi is not a noun. Fi is a harf of jar, and the attached ha to it, the pronoun hu, is its ism majroor. Anytime I see a harf of jar, which are 11, ba, ta, kaf, lam, waw, min, fi, an, ala, hatta, ila. Anytime I see any of these 11, right after it I should see an ism. This ism will be in jar status, and the term for it is ism majroor. The harf of jar and the ism majroor, put them in a bracket. They are making a construction called jar majroor. They have to stay together. So that's done. I'm still looking for my mubtada. The mubtada is actually the word hadiqatun. I said mubtada is definite. Here I'm seeing the mubtada is nakira. It's indefinite. So Again, remember in the beginning I said generally, most of the time mubtada will be ma'rifa, but there will be times when it will not be. In that case, you will see that the mubtada will have to be delayed. It cannot be the first noun. It will have to come later. And they give it a different term. They call it mubtada mu'akhar. Mubtada that is delayed. In that case, the khabar comes early. It is advanced and it is called khabar muqaddam. Fihi is the khabar. What kind of khabar is it? Jar majroor shibu jumla khabar. It has been advanced. It came early. Khabar muqaddam. Mubtada is the word hadiqa. It came late. Saghira is the sifa for hadiqa. So there is a small garden in it. In it is a small garden. Hadihi ghurfati. Hadihi is the mubtada. The word ghurfah is the khabar. What kind? Khabar mufrad. See, every time I find the khabar, let's figure it out. Is it jar majroor? Ghurfati? No. Is it a zarf? No. Is it a whole sentence? No, it's just a fragment. It's idafa. So I'm left with khabar mufrad. Khabar mufrad should be a later noun, generally should be nakira, and should always be in rough status. Do I see the rough status of the word ghurfa? I don't. Why? Because it is attached to ya mutakallim. Ya mutakallim forced it to take a kasra for phonetic reasons. But because I know that khabar is always rough, so I know this is in rough status, the word ghurfa. Hadihi mubtada, ghurfa khabar mufrad, ya mutakallim is mudaf ilayh. Fiha nafizatun kabiratun is the same as the one above. Fiha is a jar majroor construction, cannot be mubtada. So this is a khabar that came early, khabar muqaddam. What is my mubtada? Nafizatun. Kabiratun is the sifa. A big window is in it. Wa is a harf of atf. Harf of atf, after it, whatever comes, it follows the i'rab of what it is matuf on. After harf of atf, you will find the thing called matuf, the thing that's joined to the thing before it. The thing that is joined can be a word, can be a construction, can be a whole sentence. So let's figure out what's going on here. Nafizatun kabiratun wa mirwahatun jamilatun. So the word mirwahatun is ma'tuf. The thing that comes right after harf of atf is ma'tuf. What is it ma'tuf upon? What is it being joined to? It is being joined to the word nafiza. How do I know that for sure? Because the ma'tuf carries the i'rab, the status of the one it is being joined to. It's kind of like saying fiha nafizatun wa fiha mirwahatun. But we did not want to repeat, like it's saying fiha nafizatun kabiratun, then saying fiha mirwahatun jamilatun. But we didn't want to repeat it so many words, so we just said, I just added a waw and we could skip saying fiha. So mirwahatun is ma'tufun ala nafizatun. What about the word jamila? It is sifa for mirwahatun. Fiha is khabar muqaddam. Nafizatun is mubtada. Kabiratun is sifa. Waw harf atf. Mirwahatun ma'tuf. Jamilatun sifa.